A brand can already pay to be the first thing in your cart. Soon, it'll pay to be an ingredient in your dinner, and nothing will tell you. That's not a glitch. It's the next logical step for a business that already ate the store shelf and the search bar. So here's what I'll show you. Exactly how an ad slips inside a recipe, why it's almost impossible to stop, and the one question that tells you whether an AI recipe is really yours or someone's paid placement. Because the recipe is the last surface in your kitchen nobody has put a price on. Give it a year. Start with the money. It explains everything. This year, brands will spend about $71 billion on retail media, ads bolted onto the places you already shop. It's growing faster than search, faster than social, faster than almost anything in advertising. And here's why it won't stop. A grocer makes maybe 2 to 5 cents on a dollar of food, but an ad? That margin is huge, and it's basically free money on top. So every surface a brand can pay to occupy, eventually it does. First the shelf, then the search bar, then, this February, the AI itself. ChatGPT started slipping sponsored answers under its replies. The neutral advisor quietly clocked out. Now add the robot. The old ad was a labeled box you could ignore. The new one does your shopping. Amazon's assistant already helps 250 million people decide what to buy and reorders your staples on its own. Walmart's runs errands inside ChatGPT. Instacart's builds your entire cart from a meal plan. You barely search anymore. They call it zero-click buying. And by 2030, analysts think 1/3 of all online shopping runs through agents like these. Here's the shift nobody says out loud. When the agent fills the cart, the sponsored slot stops being an ad you see. It becomes a substitution you don't. So where does the recipe come in? Recipes have quietly been ads for years. Food brands pay creators to build a dish around their product, and the trade's open secret is that it works better than a banner. When the product is the star of the recipe, brands pay more. But a sponsored blog recipe still wears a little tag, in partnership with. Now picture an AI that writes the recipe fresh, every time, just for you. 2 tablespoons of olive oil becomes 2 tablespoons of, well, whoever paid this week. Same dish, same trust, no tag. And that's the reveal. The most persuasive ad in food isn't sitting next to the recipe anymore. It is the recipe. Now, I know what you're thinking. Regulators will catch this. And to be fair, they're trying. The FTC says you need 2 labels now. One that it's an ad, one that AI made it. Blur sponsored and real together in a single list. And that's illegal. Deceptively formatted advertising. $53,000 a violation. But here's the gap. Is a swapped-in brand an ad or just a recommendation? A generated ingredient list lives right on that line. The blurriest, hardest to see place there is. So the tell isn't the label, it's this. Can the system show you why this ingredient and say plainly what was paid for? If it can't, it isn't cooking for you. So what do you actually do? You don't swear off AI. That ship has sailed, and honestly, the tech is good. You demand 2 things, grounding and honesty. That's the line we built Recipy on. We use AI too, but it's grounded in real, tested recipes. And when a recipe is AI generated, we say so, right on it. No invented author, no mystery brand in the bowl. Because other apps just run on your phone. Recipy runs your kitchen, and it works for you, not for whoever's buying the slot this week. Remember the last unpriced surface? Keep it that way. Ask your recipe who it's really cooking for.
Subscribe. Long-form explainers, weekday afternoons.